Now, the whole idea behind this transhumanist movement, and if you want to know what it is, it's the symbol is H plus, human plus transhuman, is this ultra high-tech dream of computer scientists, philosophers, neuroscientists, and many others to use radical advances in technology to augment the human body, human mind, and ultimately the entire human experience. And these people wish to become post-human, which is someone who has been modified and with performance-enhancing body, not drugs, body and brain augmentations to the point that they could no longer call themselves human, which is why, again, the Rockefellers have nothing to do with it.
And they describe us like bugs that, okay, you don't have to get augmented, but you'll be like a bug. We might step on you. And my issue is that Google and the rest of them at the head of this, the systems are all being designed to control. They claim on the surface it's a system to empower, but I don't see that at the heart of it.
No, you're absolutely right. You got it. You're absolutely right. You're one of the few people who said it exactly how it is. Look, neurochip interfaces, computer chips that connect directly to the brain are being developed right now. And the ultimate goal of the brain chip will be to increase intelligence thousands of times over, basically turning the human brain into the supercomputer. Lifelong emotional well-being is also a key concept, for the transhumanist movement. And they can achieve this through a recalibration of the pleasure centers in the brain. Pharmaceutical mood renders have been suggested.
Wireheads.
Exactly, which will be cleaner and safer than the mind-altering drugs. This is Huxley's 21st century vision of scientific dictatorship without tears. But behind all of this, no matter how you look at it, this technology is something that, we've talked about a lot before. It's a transhumanist movement. And the post-humanity, will be a new human which has been genetically engineered and brain chipped for total control, part man and part machine. This new man will no longer have a need of the sexual reproductive function.
That's right.
And the elite's plan is to reduce the world's population. I can't think of a better way to do that. And not only that, but through synthetic biology, they're changing our DNA through genetically modified crop. They can literally create beings who are not human, that have never existed on the planet Earth. So why do they need men and women, as a couple? They don't need that anymore, which is why, as you said on your website yesterday, I think it was, talking about the Illuminati agenda at the last Grammy Awards. Well, this is exactly why they're pushing it. And this is one of the reasons why they hate people like Putin, who is absolutely against this kind of an agenda.
They're toxifying the environment on purpose. Then the crisis comes, they use that to bring in Agenda 21 and neo-feudalism to shut people down for social control so we can then follow their scientific dictatorial edicts, always posing as the savior, and clearly destroying reproductive fertility, clearly wrecking humanity, where it's going to be impossible to live in the civilization unless you accept the transhumanism. It is simply amazing. This is beyond a H.P. Lovecraft book. It's beyond a Dracula. This is literally something out of the mind of the devil.
Well, Alex, these technologies, and again, you've talked about this, are not being developed to stop the terrorists, but rather to stop us, the people. And the laws to justify these technologies, they're not written on a whim. They're specifically designed to give the government carte blanche authority over the people during the chaos and confusion of the period we're in right now, which the elite call the age of transition to a planetary civilization. And I think people have to realize that the Bin Ladens and the Gaddafis are not the enemy. They never were the enemy. We, the people, are the enemy.